Welcome back to my channel. Before we get started in talking about how to plan outfits for your fall family photos, I want to let you know that we do have a resource down below. Download my 21 days guide checklist to on-camera confidence and be ready to be confident in front of the camera. Now we're going to be talking about a couple of pro tips. These are insider tips for how to plan out your wardrobing for your fall photos. So I am used to planning wardrobing for 30 plus people to all look good together for a particular campaign in news media or in television. So a couple of pro tips. The first one is consider your background. Always consider the background. If you can look at the photo here, you see that there's a nice green and blue background, and they've used colors like cream and black to be able to pop right off of that background. The idea is that you don't want to blend into the background. You want your family to be popping a little bit off of the page so that you can see their faces. You want to be able to see everyone clearly that is in the photo instead of blending into the background. Had they chosen green or blue, that might not be the case with the quality of this photo. Tip number 2. It's called a color loop. And if you think about it, it's like a circle. If there is one color that is available in the photo, then you need to have that in an additional location to be able to balance the photo out. So in this photo, you see how mom has a navy blue dress that has a little bit of a floral pattern on it, and the dad also has navy blue as well. You also see the little girl has a nice mustardy orange, perfect fall color dress on, and her brother has the same color in his plaid shirt. So if you think about this photo in a circle, you can see the different colors that are available in separate locations, which balances out the photo. Had it just been the little girl in this mustardy orange color, the focus would have been directly on her and not everybody else that is in the photo. So you want the eyes to be able to travel around the photo and see everyone that is in the photo clearly. The third concept that you want to make sure that is prevalent in your family photos. Imagine that we are 20 years into the future and you are looking back at fall 2020 photos. How do you want to remember your family? Did you know that outfitting can actually play a key role in that? So if you are wanting to remember mom being in a nurturing period of her life where she's been spending more time at home with family and virtual learning, all of the things that we're dealing with, you might want to pair mom in a floral and have dad in a solid. That's going to help you remember a nurturing environment. Also, for the kids, do you have kids that have a little bit of orneriness to them? Maybe pick a bolder, more vibrant color, and that's going to initiate those thoughts later on down the line. Also, if you have a child that has been dealing with anxiety or stresses during this time, you may want to put them in something that is very comfortable for them and not get them too dressed up for the photo unless that's their jam. That way you can remember exactly how they were in this time period while also keeping them comfortable and confident to be able to do the family photos without stressing mom and dad out. That is the key. A couple of other key notes to think about is texture. You want to think about flat texture and this kind of chunky knit texture. You don't want to do too many textures. You want to be able to have a variation. So maybe pick 1 to 2 textures, like a chunky sweater or even a fine knit sweater, and then rely on patterns. If you have one pattern, you need to have at least 2 in the photo. I hope that you enjoyed these tips. Remember to download that 21 days to on-camera confidence, and we will see you next week.